I hope that you can see them well. They're really amazing. Wow, it feels so soft, fluffy, crunchy on the outside. It's really amazing. Look at this. It's amazing. You can feel the coffee, the crunch of the coffee, the dough that is really soft, the brioche inside. Really, it's an amazing recipe. Hello everyone! Today we're going to do some delicious coffee buns, some soft and fluffy, and on the outside it's very crunchy. So let's start. So this is our first step, and this will be our second step, okay? So let's start. Take our hot milk here and put the yeast. Then we're going to mix it all together like this until everything is combined. Okay, so now it's combined. And now what we're going to do is, to our flour, we're going to add our salt and sugar and combine it with our flour. The flour, sugar and the salt all on one side, preferably like this. Flour, and then what we're going to do is to add our hot milk with the yeast inside. So like this. And now what you're going to do is knead your dough for about 10 minutes, okay? So let's start, let's do it like this. Right, so now as you can see, my dough is done, it is formed, and now what we're going to do is put our butter inside our dough and continue kneading. Preferably the butter must be a little bit soft, not too much, in order for it to be well incorporated into your dough. So now my dough is kneaded, it's light, fluffy and combined. So now what I'm going to do is put it in a bowl. Just tuck it in like this as I do, and tuck it into a bowl as nice as firmly as possible. I'm going to wrap the bowl with this plastic wrap like this all around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bowl that is bigger than this one with water. So water into this bowl, which is a little bit warm at about 40 degrees Celsius. And that's it. And you're going to lay rest for about 1 hour. So I'm going to leave it like this and put something on top like this so that everything will stay together and warm. Preferably this tissue should be a little bit warm and for example with water or something like that. So now my dough is a little bit puffed, so what we're going to do is take it out of the bowl. It has a little bit doubled in size, which is good. And what I'm going to do is to cut them in 8, okay? So in 8 equal parts, more or less. My balls are formed, and what I'm going to do is to put something on top, so a tissue for example, and leave it just for about half an hour. Now we're going to do our topping. So here we have some coffee and some hot water. I'm going to combine both and stir a little bit until everything is combined. It smells wonderful inside. A good coffee aroma. So what I'm going to do is leave it on the side of this, and I'm going to move a little bit our room temperature butter, and I'm going to whisk it a little bit before adding the sugar so that everything is a little bit more soft. I'm going to add my sugar and combine it with our butter. Start slowly and then whisk a little bit faster afterwards. So what I'm going to do is to add my egg, okay? So I'm going to add it and continue whisking until everything is combined. What I'm going to do is to add the coffee that we did just before. It will give a good aroma to our crust. And continue whisking until combined. And we're going to sift our flour on top and whisk it all together. Now it's more or less combined. It's combined, stay combined, so it's perfect to put on a inside a piping bag, so that we're going to pipe them on top of our buns. Okay, so I'm going to put it, and so on. So you're going to come in the center like this, and you're going to move around more or less all of, covering almost all of your dough like this. Perfect. And you continue until more or less the middle of your bun. We have done our crust, we have put it on top. You can spray that a little with the spatula if you see that it's a little bit hard. And I'm going to put it in our oven for about 15 to 17 minutes in a temperature of 180 degrees Celsius. So let's go. We're done with our recipe for today. I hope that you liked our video, and don't forget to subscribe and to like if you really liked the video. Okay? So see you next time for another recipe.